from here. Did I tell you everything? Oh, this is a good track. This is a good track. I got a straight shot. I don't give a fuck. Oh shit! I phone in there. Fuck. Stay bitch. Okay.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting
Okay,
Formula
I'll
One
leave it.
action very soon.
Damn. Oh, why does it say I'm in second now? Oh, that's my. I'm down by two fucking points. Number is in first. Ooh, they're down by 6. 3 point, 3 points. I'm down by 2 or 1.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time. Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these. We're here in the coastal shores of Florida for the Miami Grand Prix, which has become the 11th Formula One track held in the United States. The grandstands are packed for what we hope is going to be another fantastic race. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Leclerc, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Antonelli, and Gabriel Bortoleto, Behrman, Hadjar, Lance Stroll, and Lawson, Golden Boy, Hulkenberg, Esteban Ocon, and Pierre Gasly, Sainz, and alongside me a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish, but let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them, up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car, and they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please. Okay, DRS is now available. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Okay, mate, engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
It seems as if you have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport, and to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.